What's up everyone, and thank you for stopping by the channel. Today's project is this Murray lawnmower, and the problem is that it starts for a second, but then it stops. Let's take a good look at it and see if we can find out what's wrong with it, and hopefully we can fix it. In this video, we repair this lawnmower. However, it may not be the exact repair you need to make to yours. We'll explore other situations later in the video. In a previous repair, we were able to get this lawnmower running again, but now it's developed yet another problem. Now, after priming the carburetor, it will start, but it dies very quickly. Let's try starting it so you can see if yours is acting the same way. Now, I do remember that the air filter on this mower was quite dirty the last time, so let's take it off and make sure that it's not any worse than the last time I saw it. Well, fortunately the air filter looks just like it did before, so let's move on and check the gas in the tank. Well, there's plenty of gas in there, and by the smell, it's not stale either. Let's drain out the gas from the tank and check it for water contamination or debris. There's also quite a lot of dirt around the gas cap area, so we know this thing sees a lot of dirt while in use. I'm going to use a siphon tube to remove the gas, but this tank design would also allow you to easily remove it and pour it out as well. And even pulling out the tube reveals that there's quite a bit of grass that's made it inside the fuel tank. Now, there are large pieces of debris in the gas that came out of the tank, but most of it would have been caught by the filter screen at the outlet. So more than likely, the debris is coming from the carburetor itself. Let's put a pan under the carburetor and take off the bowl and see what kind of debris comes out from it. And already we can see that there's plenty of dirt in the gas that's come out from just removing the bowl nut. Okay, so here's where most of the debris is, but these pieces are large enough to have been caught by the tank screen, so more than likely the carb is still dirty and basically cleansing itself. And while we're here, let's clean out the fuel tank and make sure that there's no dirt in it. After sliding off the tank from the engine, I'll just pour some fresh gas into it and rinse it out. After it's clean, reinstall the tank back onto the engine and then reconnect the fuel line to it. Now let's clear the main jet. Use a small bit of wire to do this, and make sure you also clear the hole that's right above the threads on the jet. And after the jet is cleared, reassemble the carburetor. Now make sure that the bowl is properly clocked, otherwise the float will not move enough to allow gas to flow into the bowl. Also, make sure you don't over-tighten the brass bowl nut, otherwise it will break. So another reason why your mower would start and die would be an intake leak between the carburetor and the engine. This is usually really difficult to diagnose and requires a lot of testing. Now let's pour some gas into the tank and check to make sure the carburetor isn't leaking any gas. And since this one isn't leaking, let's try starting it again. Now more than likely the carburetor is going to clog up again until all the loose debris is gone. But before that happens, I'm going to replace the carburetor. I know a lot of you are probably saying to yourself that I should have replaced the carburetor from the beginning, and if I were running a small engine shop, that's exactly what I would have done. But there is also a chance that it may not have clogged up again, and a simple carb cleaning job would have been enough to keep this mower running. So my question to you is, would you clean a carburetor or just replace it? Would you risk the same problem happening again, or would you take the safe way out? I'm really interested in your opinion. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time. Please feel free to ask any questions, and I hope to see you in my next video.